Yo, yo, yo. This is Virgo Vaughn from The Virgo Show. And we back. Another episode. Today is August 15th. It's the first day of school in Florida. That's what we talking about. Oh yeah. First day of school in Florida. It is party time here in Florida. It's damn near party. 3 people done called me and told me, hey, I'm free. I'm free. It's freedom. Free at last. Y'all have no idea how these kids have been tormenting us all summer. No idea. I don't even have little kids and I'm dying. The neighbors' kids. The people in grandkids. All the kids in the neighborhood. The kids in the pool. Running back and forth. I was so excited. Can you tell? I ain't supposed to be so happy these kids went back to school. I'm not supposed to be celebrating this hard. I'm not. I know 2 people said they was having a party. I told them I was going to go, but then I thought about it like, nah, that'd be too much celebration. But let me get down to the nitty gritty. Let's get down to the fun. Time to start talking. Time to say a little something.
Due to some violent content, parental discretion is advised.
I had to get that out the way. That's my new Surgeon General, you know. Gotta do that. You gotta do that because people need to know that what I'm about to say is going to offend some people. People are going to be offended. My mama said, Siobhan, you know, everybody's not going to like you. She ain't never lied. Never. Welcome to the Virgo Show. You know what I'm saying? Welcome. Now that we done got no celebrating the kids that went back to school. But on some real shit. I was talking to my homegirl the other day. She was telling me about her son and what all they going through. How she's struggling with her son, you know, he not listening to her, this, that, and the other. And I was like, well, what do you think? Have you reached out to his father? And she's like, you know how these guys do. It's unfortunate, but that's what they do. Like, it's what they do. The average guy, he's not worried about back to school. I mean, it's back to school here in Florida. It's not back to school everywhere, but it's back to school here in the South. And the average guy's not worried about back to school. Mothers have to worry about back to school. We got to get book bags, notebooks. And have you seen the back to school list this year? Excuse me. That entailed, they want thumb drives. They want everything. I mean, the teacher damn near asking for a spare tire. I mean, basically, the teacher damn near asking for a spare tire. Like, I can't believe it. Like, what? They want wipes. They want paper. Hell, they want, not just loose leaf paper. The teacher wants copying paper. What the hell? Crazy stuff they want. Like, the average man is not worried about back to school. If you're lucky enough for your kids to wear a uniform, then on an average, you just need about 5 to 7, and 10 would be ideal shirts. Pants, you need 5. 3 to 5. 7 would be ideal as uniforms. You need a pair of shoes. You need a pair of sneakers. You need 10 pair of socks, 10 t-shirts, and 10 pair of drawers. 5 to 7, but 10 would be ideal. This is the back to school. This is the script. This is what kids need. For the kids in Florida who may or may not have gotten everything they needed, but I know my northern folk haven't gone there yet. So this might be the tutorial that you need. I'm just saying. But in other news, you know, yeah, these are the things that you need to get the kids back to school. They might take gym, shit like that, book bags, you know, with the climate of the world, the average child, they need a mesh book bag because they need to see what's going on. Guns is getting in schools, unfortunately, so they have to have clear book bags so they can see what's going on. Not that it makes a difference, because stuff's still going on. But they want a clear book bag. I'm going to let you know right now, they ain't got none at the damn store. You're going to have to order these book bags. And these are just the small things that you have to think about going back to school. But my homegirl called me, and she's newly disabled, and Her baby father knows that she's disabled. Like, when I say newly, I mean newly as in she ain't getting a check yet. So she broke. She's a working woman that's now broke. And her child's father is aware of this. It's back to school. He didn't call. He didn't, no. But she knew this was going to happen. So, you know, in life, you kind of foresee things coming. So you try to maneuver around it. You know, back to school is coming. So you got to figure it out. You got to map out some map outs. Do you need to start fucking selling dinners or something? You know, you got to map out what you got to map out. We as women, as mothers, we have to figure out ways to figure out how to figure it out. Because, you know, if you call the baby father and you say, you know, hey, I need A, B, and C, he's on the phone with the kids. It's like, I'm going to see what I could do. If you ask the mother, like, Ma, I need A, B, and C, the mother's like, I'm going to figure it out. Because mothers have to figure it out. We can't see what we're going to do. We can't get it when we get a chance. We got to get it now. So we got to figure it out. And unfortunately, a lot of mothers had to figure it out in ways that we can't quite talk about. But that's not what I'm talking about. We're talking about the fact that kids need things and the fathers, they're oblivious to the fact. Now, it's not like when they break up with their child, we'll just not even say you, when they break up with the child, that they don't know any more children. Because more than likely 80, 90, whatever percent of the time, whoever he's dating now has children. So it's not like he didn't know school was back in session. Everyone knows when school's back in session. You know how you know? Even if you don't have no kids, even if you ain't dating a chick with kids, even if you don't notice everybody at the store with the book bags, even if you didn't notice the line was longer, even if you didn't smell the climate of back to school, even if the composition books wasn't falling on the floor in the damn supermarket, even if none of that occurred to you, when you're driving, you will now see yellow school buses, and you cannot miss this. You can't. Because every time you drive on the road, you see them school buses, you be like, oh, damn. Because you know you got to stop. You know they moving slow. If they open up that damn stop sign, you know that's it for you. You know when it's school because you're not even driving down the school street. Because you know. So, don't act like you don't know. When school start, don't act like you don't know that Malik and them need a book bag, sneakers. I done named all the lists. All I got to say is just don't act like you didn't know. Another friend of mine's, a guy friend. He got kids. I ain't hear him mention back to school. I ain't judging. That's not my business.
Due to some violent content, parental discretion is advised.
That's not my business. What the next person got going on is not my business. I do wonder, though. I do wonder. It's back to school. In my opinion, I think everybody need to, for back to school, need to just pack a book bag. Everybody should, in my opinion, pack a book bag and give it to a child for back to school, because I thought the children was the future. These kids, they don't want to go back to school. They don't. When I was going back to school, I couldn't sleep the night before. What? I couldn't wait to put my Reebok Classics on. What? Is you crazy? Is you crazy? I had me the white shirt with the button up. Got my thing from Structure. All white, baby. Had my blue jeans on. Couldn't tell me nothing. My little Levi's or whatever. Had my white Air Force Ones. Couldn't wait to put them on. I had put my books in the book bag. Put all my pencils in the pencil cases and put the erasers on the back. Because I was ready for school. I was ready to go to school. My book bag was hanging on the back of the chair. I couldn't even sleep that night. I just kept looking. I was ready to be fresh like Easter. Is you stupid? I couldn't wait. Couldn't wait for school. And these kids in these days, they ain't worried about school. My one friend, she said she let her son work for the summer. Teenage boy. Let him work for the summer. Let him know that you was responsible for your school clothes. So whatever you make, whatever you do, whatever, no matter what, you got to get your school clothes. So when you go back to school, when you're getting your check and you're spending what you're spending, make sure you get your back to school. I'm like, did you take money from him? She says, no, he understands. Okay. Obviously, I brought her up for a reason. It's back to school. What you think happened? I bet you can't guess. That's exactly what happened. Nothing. Nothing. He wasn't concerned. And when she asked him, well, what did you get for back to school? You've been working all summer. What did you get for back to school? He said, I got a phone. I got notebooks. And he was just naming the stuff. And I'm listening to what she's saying. And I got stuck with the phone. Because she was going down the list. And I got stuck with the phone. And I remember once upon a time when I was little, if that would have happened, as soon as my mama would have asked me what I got for back to school, and the first thing came out my mouth was a phone. In my shit. Leaking. Soaking wet. It's a new age. These kids unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
That's what he bought to go back to school. So I said, did he get a book bag? She said no. I was joking. Well, damn, did the boy buy a book bag? I was joking. She said no. I'm like, he bought a phone to go back to school, but he ain't got a book bag? I gave her my Virgo vine of a suggestion. I told her, shit, till he get the book bag, don't let him take the phone. Sound fair to me. She told me it worked out. Well, she said he didn't take the phone. I believe the book bag will be coming very shortly. I believe he gonna get on the phone, and get to crying to somebody and tell him that he didn't get a book bag. And some sucker is gonna give it to him. It's just gonna make the mama look bad, like, damn, he didn't even get him a book bag. But I'm aware, I assume, that the people in his life know that he had work. Somebody need to check him. But that was just my opinion. And I'm not an expert because I didn't have sons. I had daughters, and they was something else. They was. And this ain't my level of expertise. So I can't really say, what I think somebody else should do. Only thing I could say is that's not something that I'm accustomed to. These kids, they not ready for school. They just here to chill. They just go there to chill, meet up with a couple people, you know what I'm saying? School like the mall, I guess, because they just want to get fresh. They just want to exchange numbers. They texting each other in class, and they vaping. They doing all kind of stuff. Like, who gonna check them? School can't do nothing. But that's another story. Back to school. It is back to school. Is your kids ready for back to school? What would you do about that back to school? If you was homegirl, what would you do if the boy said he got a phone for back to school? Will he still have teeth? I mean, I don't know. What would you do? If your kids worked all summer and they ain't even buy a book bag, what would you do? If you saw your baby father at Walmart pushing a cart full of back to school supplies, what would you do? These are just small things that happen around me. These are the things that I be talking about. What would you do? Look, I'm just Virgo Vine. And I just be talking about stuff that I see that behoove me. And I ain't gonna keep y'all too long. That's all I got to say about that.